A very warm welcome everyone, my name is Nick and it's time for a vertical scrolling shooter on the Commodore 64. Yes, it's 1943, Battle of Midway, published by Go in 1988 and the sequel to 1942, which was released by Elite I think in 1986. This one is based on the arcade cabinet from Capcom in 1987, so let's see how far I can get. It's 1 to 2 players, as usual I'm the only player here, but if you did have 2 players you would play simultaneously, which presumably will make the game quite a bit easier. It's set in World War II, sort of. It's USA versus Japan, but let's forget about that. It's just an aircraft shooter thing where we'll blast as much as we can. So, we need to destroy big either airplanes or boats at the end. So here I am in my little ship. There'll be power-ups along the way. We can destroy, I think, whole fleets of aircrafts. It will say POW, which either give you extra power, which you see in the bottom left there, which will gradually go down, or a power-up. Good. So, there's different types of weapons available on this game. We'll see if we can go through them. Right, kaboom, kaboom. If you had this game back in the day, then let me know. That's a good power-up. I should have shot that power to get me a different weapon. But anyway, this one is quite good. It's like a scattergun sort of thing. What does this one do? Well, it's the end of the level already. So, this is my first go on the thing. The starting levels look a bit brief, but yes, might be a little bit too easy, but we'll see how we go. So, visual contact with the enemy, targets ahead. Get in your little plane. Here we go. Right. Biff! I can't seem to destroy that. Right, so these are the end of level bosses, I think, those big boats there. We must destroy a sufficient number of gun emplacements or otherwise the mission is a fail. It's scrolling okay, but it feels a little bit soulless. But if you had it back in the day, you probably would have played it quite a lot. Although graphically better, it's not as good as Flying... What was it called? Flying Shark, which I liked back in the day on the ZX Spectrum, although that was very monochrome. This has got a lot of colours. Yes, right. There's another weapon for me. Oh, that's it. Over again. My lives are in the bottom middle. My first impressions of this is it's a little bit brief. I'm not really getting into the game because the stages are so small. Maybe each level will get progressively longer. Hopefully. This influenced quite a lot of shooters. It was to come a bit later on. Don't know why I can't shoot them. There's a smart bomb somehow that you can release. So this is stage 2 then, or mission 2. 1943. If you're currently living in the year 1943, then comment below. Yes, there might be some sort of thing going on. So 1942, I think we reviewed that on the Commodore 64. We certainly reviewed it on some other systems, I think. I seem to remember that it was a little bit more tricky, that one. The levels went on a little bit longer. The Commodore 64 is using its browns and purples here quite a lot. You can see my energy in the bottom left. I've got 2 chunks there. Too short, these levels. I think in 2-player mode you'll be making mincemeat out of this and zipping through super duper fast. Not sure what the reviews were of this game back in the day. I try and keep away from them so I remain unbiased, but although this seems to be doing the basics of what a vertical shooter would do, it's a little bit too easy at the moment. 2-player you'd probably ace it, and I'm not really getting into the game because, well, there's not a lot there in each stage. We'll keep playing it though, we'll keep playing. Now if you're liking your Commodore 64 stuff, we have reviewed quite a lot of those games now, are all in a playlist. To get there, click on my username, that takes you to the channel page, and then click on the playlist tab, and Commodore 64 will be there with a load of other stuff. Big thank you to the subscribers that are keeping this channel running. There, it's all about activity and big numbers and watch time, so thank you to you, especially if you watch some of the old videos as well. It's over again! Yes, please subscribe. If you subscribed already, then thank you very much. And a huge thank you to the members. I know I haven't given you too much in the last year or so, what with timing and stresses and all that sort of stuff, but the main core of the channel remains. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Offensive target called the Kager. If you are the Kager, well, may you fight bravely. So the thing called a Kager, I'd imagine it is a big super duper ooper ship. Right, biff baff boff. That cloud looks a bit funny. Is it a cloud or is it a big blob of mashed potato in the sea? It might be a mashed potato island. Go over this thing here. The sound is okay without being super impressive. The music between the stages is okay. It's not actually within the stage itself, but I prefer sound effects, so that's okie dokie. Right, it's a little bit flat, isn't it? A little bit of flat experience. Oh, that's the best weapon yet. There it goes. Rapid fire. Beat that. Not sure where they're keeping all the bullets in this plane. Bit jerky, isn't it? Bit jerky. In, out, in, and out. Virtual contact with enemy. Targets confirmed. Commencing attack. Attack! It's a trap! Said Admiral Akbar, but he's not here. Maybe it'll work better as a Star Wars game. I think the arcade cabinet will be a lot more exciting than this one. It seems to have lost some of the stardust along the way. I'm always interested to see what you think about the game, though, because you might have played it back in the day with nostalgia. It's the first time, although I was aware of this game, I've got no nostalgia for it as such. Just playing it as I see it. As I said, it's Spectrum Man. I didn't own a Commodore 64, but I'm enjoying catching up with the games now, seeing what the system can offer different to what the ZX Spectrum could do. Right, that must be the Kager. I'm going to make short work of that with this thing. There. Is it going to go bomb, oh, a few other bits to get. There we go. Bomb. Have you got a stopwatch? How long are these stages lasting? Less than about 30 seconds. Stage 2, clear. Right, special bonus, 5,000 points all for me. I like that font, it reminds me of Commodore. Good. And the A-team as well. Boo, 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 boo. You're not getting me up in no airplane. Right, offensive target, a Yako. Right, here we go again. I'm getting a little bit bored now. Yeah, what challenge would this be in 2 players? None, I wouldn't have thought. I suppose you could both fight each other for the power-ups. I think there's about 6 different types of weapons you can find in this one. I might be wrong there, but I seem to think 6 that I've read somewhere. Maybe I dreamt it. Right, biff, baff, boff. Strength is still looking good. You don't die straight away. Oh, look at that one. We're firing potatoes. That's useful. You don't die straight away. Of course, it's that energy bar gradually goes down. It reminds me a little bit of the speed bar in David Thompson's Decathlon on the Spectrum. What the hell's that? It's a missile. I'm not a big fan of it. But it doesn't matter because we got to the end of the stage again. Bomb, 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 bomb. Stroll's sort of okay, although a little bit jerky. Colour is okay, to be expected. Sound I like. The sound effects there, music I don't like. Levels are way too short and not much of a challenge in 2-player. That's pretty much more. I can't add a great deal more than that. So let's just see how far I can get. Not expert gameplay, dodgy gameplay at best, and nincompoop, stress-busting chat. Hurrah! We've all flown a World War II airplane at some point, somewhere, and we've bombed stuff and shot stuff and asked questions later. Well, going over the sea, not under the sea, because that would be quite different. Under the sea. Right, now, there's a big airplane there. Good. I do like a... Cool, look, what's keeping that up in the air? We've got to destroy the engines. 1. Is that all of them? Did we get those? I'm not sure we got them or not. Here we go. I presume we did. That offered no challenge whatsoever, Trevor. Mission complete. Round 3 clear. Special bonus, 5,000 points. Return to the carrier. I will do. Aircraft carrier or carrier bag? Bag for life. At the end of each stage, it seems to replenish our energy back up to maximum. I don't know how many stages this has got, but I think they're all going to be very, very similar indeed. Right. As I say, please, things coming across now. Please tell everyone about the channel that you meet. There's this guy, he's been doing it for a while. Give him a break. Everyone subscribe. I mean, if I had 1,000 members all on the bottom section and above, well, minimum tier and above, when we talk about your bottom section, then I'll be full time on this. And wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great having a retro gamer amongst all the other stuff as a full time on this? Yes, it's a bit where you say there's already are some, as I fire potatoes everywhere from my World War II ship. They've had their chips, baby. Visual contact with enemy targets confirmed. Commencing attack. Ugh. I don't know. I can be bothered. If you weren't here, I would have turned this off by now. Not that it's a bad game. It's just it's not very interesting. Right. It feels like it's not quite finished. It's lacking a little bit of the X factor or the wow factor, if you will. It's lacking some sort of factor. Biff, baff, boff. If you don't shoot enough stuff, I think you have to do the stage again. It might have happened already without me noticing, as the red arrows do kamikaze on my face. Anyway, oops, I've got bot there. It's game over, is it? It's game over. Well, you know. Did I enjoy it? A little bit. Would I have played it much beyond... Well, by the time I got onto about the 10th or 12th go, the fun might have been running out. So, you know, okay, but bit lacklustre and lacking the wow factor for me. But it's a vertical scrolling shooter. It's fairly competent conversion, but you know, something's a bit missing. So I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was 1943, the Battle of Midway, or Battle of Midway, on the Commodore 64, published by Go in 1988, based on the arcade cab from Capcom in good old 1987. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro or Commodore 64, then by all means put that in the comment section below. I love reading your comments. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
Right, special bonus, 5,000 points all for me. I like that font, and it reminds me of Commodore. Good. And the A-Team as well. Boo, 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 boo. You're not getting me up in no airplane.